Welcome back, everybody, and today a little something different for finding Schmolternstall. We are not at a state park, we are not in a national park. This is a campground, Camp Tahuaya, and it is organized and run by the Scouts of America. It is a place that we have come back to multiple times, and I hope we can show you some of the reasons why. We just love it here. What you see here is really reason number one why we enjoy Camp Tahuaya. This is the RV area behind me. You see 3 back-end sites over there, some more sites over here, and we'll get you to our site in just a moment. But you see it's empty, and that has been the way almost every time. One time we had one other rental RV that was in one of these sites, but most of the time it has been us and just us. Now, a lot of these sites that you're going to see are back-end sites, but there are a few that are not, and that does figure into why we like the one particularly that we have. If I cannot get site 12, which is our favorite, then right back here, site 4, that is a pull-through site with a little bit of shade, that one oak tree there. And you know, that's a bigger deal in the hotter months. It's not such a big deal right now in November. But then here we've got site 5 with also some shade from this tree and a pull-through. And we've got over here site 3, a pull-through with a little bit of shade. And the ones that we showed you before that are the back end sites over there, yeah, there are no trees anywhere. So they are back in, there's no shade, and that's why we tend to like these that are over here a little bit better. So that's 3, 4, 5. One of those would be my second choice if I cannot get site 12. All of this is right close to a dedicated shower and restroom facility for the RV area. That makes things nice. And now let's take you to the best site of all, RV site 12 here at Camp Tahuaya. So here is RV site 12. Our site of choice anytime that we are here. Like all of these RV sites, it's got its own picnic table. This is a pull-through site. I would say more than half of them are not. More than half of them are back-end sites. There are 2 more pull-through sites next to us, 10, 11, that are not really shaded. And so that's why we prefer 12 here. You've got your full electric hookup, 20, 30, 50 amp, and your water hookup. There is no sewer hookup here, but the dump station is just right on your way out. Across the way, we've got a couple of sites there that are back-end sites, and the one of them over there, site 9, is mostly in shade right now from that nice big oak tree. So if you don't mind the back end, then 9 would be a good site as well. In addition to the RV sites, there are numerous other camping options that are available here at Tahuaya. And you see some of them as we come into this clearing here. I don't know what they call these, cabins, suites, yurts, I don't know. But you see that these are almost to glamping level. You've got the charcoal pits, you've got wheelchair access to at least some of them, picnic tables out there. A family suite is what you're looking to book if you like the looks of some of these. And there are many of them through this area that's very close. It kind of borders on the RV area. And although we've not used them, it would appear that that is a AC unit. Not going to be roughing it. All the comforts of home. And kind of organized in these neighborhoods, where each neighborhood has some features, like this pavilion here that can be shared by groups that are camping together. There are also fire pits for each neighborhood. We have actually come over and used one of those fire pits while we were in an RV site, and have been assured by the management that that's perfectly fine. As I've said, one of the draws of this place is the fact that it's usually just us here, and so they don't mind at all in a situation like that if we come over and use facilities that were more specifically designed for these family suite communities. I wanted to show you the kind of fire pits that are associated with these neighborhoods of family suites. This is the one that we used the one time that we had a fire pit. And you see, it's not just a hole in the ground. It's not just a place that they quickly roughed in with some stones that they found. It's pretty elaborately set up, these big stone benches. Now, this little community here of the family suites that is closest to the RVs is named the Texas Pecan neighborhood. And it has that nice fire pit, lots more of these family cabins, family suites. And again, a nice big covered pavilion with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, looks like 7 picnic tables underneath, a trash can, and what I've come to realize is a stand for your Gatorade or Igloo cooler that you have some Kool-Aid or tea mixed up in, and has the spout, the spigot on it. And the entrance to this neighborhood is that close to the RV sites. And you see the restroom right down there, and another restroom set up accessible to these neighborhoods right over there. Here we are at the parking lot for the camp store and the office, and this is the place where your path comes off to if you want to go down to the lake to do some fishing. It has taken me a while. I've fished a few times, but that is your parking spot right there. The restrooms over there, the trailhead, the camp office and store there. It's still a little bit of a hike in with your gear, but it's not near as far as some of the other routes, some of the other places that I've parked and tried to get to the lake more easily. That's your spot right there. You're gonna notice parking lot mostly empty. We have never been here in a crowd. When we have noticed some other people, it's been one RV, a few camps, a few tents rather. And I'm sure things are different during the summer when scouting is more active here, but we just love to have the run of the place to ourselves. As we make our way down this trail toward the lake, turn off of the main trail, but from here, from that turnoff, you can actually see the lake, and you'll know you're taking the right trail. And as you get here close to the shore of the lake, you come upon this outdoor amphitheater, which was set here taking advantage of the natural slope down toward the lake. A fire pit there in the center. I'm sure a lot of the Boy Scout gatherings take advantage of this facility, the amphitheater, and the fire ring with the natural seating. Now down here next to the lake, you've got these fish cleaning facilities, tables. This place is called the Tackle Box. And unfortunately, something that detracts from this as a fish cleaning station is the lack of running water. So if you're going to make use of the fish cleaning tables and do that here, you are going to have to carry water in and then carry out your supplies. But let's go down and take a look at the lake itself. Here we are at the lake itself. The lake is called Lake Boyd Callan, C-A-L-L-A-N. And it's narrow, and it's not really that long for something to be called a lake, but it is quite deep. There are places where I've fished here and it's quite a ways down. I did pretty well fishing at that rock ledge that you see across the lake right now. That was in October sometime, I want to say, and in a matter of an hour or so I was able to catch the bait fish and catch 3 really nice keeper largemouth bass. From our spot, from our RV spot to here, the route that I took hiking here was just over a half a mile. And this is typical. You don't see anybody here either. So there you have it, Camp Tahuaya, a great spot here close to Belton, Texas, not too far off of Interstate 35, I don't know, maybe 3 miles off of the interstate, but quiet, secluded, most of the time no crowds at all. You've got the trails, you've got the fishing, you've got great accommodations at a low price. And so that is why Camp Tahuaya, we figured we needed to let our people know about.